In his years playing with the Dallas Cowboys, Drew Pearson has plenty of memorable plays. With his focus on the game inside concrete and steel stadiums, he missed something.
I played in 3 Super Bowls, never noticed the trees.
Years later, both he and the National Football League started realizing the importance of the environment, and they are celebrating it at this Touchdown for Trees event in Arlington.
We started 17 years ago, incorporating environmental principles into the management of Super Bowl.
Well, it's something, an opportunity to give back as part of my job as chairman of the Community Outreach Action Team. This is a big initiative that we've taken on.
You want the base of the hole to be solid.
In the months leading up to the game, Irving and other Super Bowl host cities worked with the Texas Trees Foundation to hold tree planting events. Irving volunteers planted 100 trees at Birds Fort Trail Park on Campion trails. It's an effort to counteract the environmental impact of the big game.
The footprint that the NFL will bring in for the Super Bowl is huge. If we all stop to think about all of the extra pollution that goes into that, and planting trees is just one way to try to offset that.
This event celebrated their successes. Across the region, more than 6,000 trees were planted.
It certainly has exceeded our expectations at NFL, and our hope is that it really has, not only exceeded the expectations of the folks in North Texas, but that it's left a permanent reminder, permanent legacy that Super Bowl 45 was here.
In any team effort, there is a standout. The same is true for this regional event. The 12 host cities competed to see who would be named MVP.
Our MVP award for the best Super Bowl 45 project, and the ones that really stood out in this effort, is the City of Irving, and we would like to have...
Irving stood out for their program in particular through just the way they laid it out, the number of volunteers they had, the creativity, the ingenuity they had, and their enthusiasm was above and beyond what we saw in any community.
You know, anytime you put Irving in a competition and compare us among other cities, you're going to get great results. And so it's a fitting tribute and recognition to all the volunteers and all the organizations.
City employees and volunteers hope to build on the enthusiasm this Super Bowl-related event generated and educate more residents about tree care and bring more attention to Irving's urban forestry program.
This is a good opportunity to bring the value of trees to Irving, and also what Irving's been doing with the trees.
There's plenty more work to be done, and I think what we realize is that we can make this start. We can see what we've already accomplished and then realize the other events that we could start to build on.
On this day, they are celebrating the impact they had with their tree planting events.
It's going to be something that other Super Bowl cities are now going to have to live up to because we set the precedent.
Now that Super Bowl legend and the City of Irving have something in common. Did you ever think you'd be holding a trophy that had anything to do with the Super Bowl?
No, not really, but certainly we have a lot of champions, in the City of Irving.